Greetings, friends. Happy Valentine's Day 2009. Do I look like I just woke up? I did. What time is it? It's almost 7 o'clock in the morning. I woke up thinking I got to share this greatest piano lesson, because that's what it is. What you're going to learn here is how to play every major and minor chord in the next 15 minutes to a half hour. It's pretty good, huh? Why am I doing this? Because you deserve it. Okay, let's get started. There's two things that you have to know before I give you the formula for how to play every major and minor chord. The first thing that you need to know is, this is my melodica, it's got a keyboard on it, it's smaller. The first thing you need to know is the notes. What are the notes? Most of you know them. For those of you that don't, I'll take a minute to show you, okay? Before every double black key, that's a C note. Double black key, C note, okay? So between C, you got C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C before the two black keys, okay? All right, when something is sharp, hey, that's pretty sharp, goes up, right? So this is a C sharp. This is a D, flat tire goes down, right? D flat. D sharp. E flat. Okay? Okay, you need to know every note. The second thing you need to learn is that from, like for instance, C to C sharp is a half a step. From C sharp to D is a half a step. From D to D sharp or E flat, whatever you want to call it, either one you can call it. From D to E flat is a half a step. Okay? From E to F, what is that? Half a step. Okay? Now, a whole step, C to D is a whole step. D flat to E flat is a whole step. D to E is a whole step. Catch this one. E to F sharp is a whole step. Okay? 1.5 steps. C to E flat. Half, whole, half. 1.5 steps. Okay? From C sharp to E. Okay? C sharp, half step, whole step, 1.5 steps. C sharp to E is 1.5 steps. From E to G, 1.5 steps. You got it? Okay, it took me years to learn how to play every major and minor chord, because nothing against classical piano teachers and other type of piano teachers. They don't know better, probably. They're not doing it to make you spend years learning how to play every major and minor chord. It's just the way they were taught. And so you start out with the key of C and then go to the key of G the following week or 2 weeks. And then after about 3 years, you can learn how to play the D flat chord and the A flat, maybe A flat minor chord. You know, if you're going fast. Okay, you're going to do this in a half an hour or less. Okay? It's a priceless lesson. That's why I call it the greatest piano lesson. To me, it is the greatest. For me, others have their greatest. Okay? And so now you know the two things. You know all the notes. Okay? Play with them, memorize them till you got them. Like, you know how to count from 1 to 10. You got to know it like that. Most of you do. And, okay, you know how the steps go. From here to A flat, from F to A flat, half, whole, half. 1.5 steps. Okay? From F to A is 2 whole steps. Okay? Etc., etc. You got that? That's all you need to know. Those two things. Now, I'm going to give you the formula for how to play every major chord. I mean, this is fantastic, isn't it? It's unbelievable. Because, say you get a book like this, Billy Joel book, for instance. A song called Allentown from my home state of Pennsylvania. And you've got chords like an E minor 7th chord. We won't worry about the 7th right now, but just an E and a small m is an E minor chord. You'll play the E minor chord with the E note bass in the hand. You'll play an A chord, you'll play a D chord, you'll play an A minor chord. Every chord that you see on top of a page you'll be able to play, so that if you have a tune that you're familiar with, you'll be playing those chords and you'll be able to sing along with it, you singers who don't know how to play piano. This is incredible, it's awesome. I got it one night in the middle of the night. Whether it was a dream or a vision or a revelation or whatever, I thought that's, this is such a great lesson. And I was going to wait and sell it for $500 a lesson. But I'm learning that, what am I doing holding on to this? I'm going to give it away. I'm going to give it to you for free. And you can give it to somebody else for free. Because you're worth it. Because you're deserving of it. Because life's not easy. Everybody goes through stuff. Anyway, let's continue on with the lesson. Okay, you know the steps. You know the notes. And here's the formula. And after this formula, I'm going to go into the second video. And by the end of the second video, we'll know how to make every major and minor chord. But here's the formula. You take whatever note chord you want. What do you want? An F chord? C, D, E, F. You start with F. To make this major chord, you start at the F and go up 2 whole steps. F, 1 whole step, 2 whole steps. Okay? That's the second note in your chord. Okay? From there, you go up 1.5 steps. 1.5. There's your F major chord. And you can do that with every note. Everywhere you want to start. A flat. Want to start at A flat? Go 2 whole steps. B flat, C is 2 whole steps. From there, go 1.5 steps. 1.5. Your A flat major chord. Huh? Fantastic or what? I'll be right with you on the next one, okay? You're doing great. Stay with it.